Alrighty, welcome to a brand new Brick and Driver, and we're also going to be doing some... No, okay, restart that. Alrighty, welcome to a brand new Brick and Driver, where today we're going to be doing our second of our back-to-back retro exotic sports cars thing. What we have here is the Suzuka MRS and the newly released 2001 Toritsu Lupara. So, I would like to mention one thing. My headset that I use for recording, I know the mic works because it shows up whenever I test it in the OBS thing. But sometimes the desktop audio doesn't work. I've played music on it and everything, so if it doesn't work, sorry, I guess. But it shouldn't be too important here. So let's get our scoreboard out for today. Toritsu and Suzuka. Press the right button. S T. Okay. So we'll be doing looks, interior, not practicality today because they're sports cars. Top speed, and I'm doing a new system for speed this time. Braking, no parking, but instead 2 sets of handling using the moose test. So let's start out with looks, and I already know who's going to win this one. I'm going to have to give this one to the Toritsu. But I will say one thing about it. I do like it when cars have a pillar going up here, and it's not just windshield. So that is really my only complaint with the Tori. The Suzuka. I don't really know how to describe the front end. It looks like, help me! I don't like my front end. That's pretty much the Suzuka. So, yeah. Going back here, like I said, I do like this pillar here. And one of my favorite parts of this is this thing here. The radiator for the engine. Now I should take a moment to mention that, of course, with the radiator, this is mid-engine. And this kind of is too, because the engine on this is right here, which is like right there. So hopefully when you step in the gas, the vibrations don't take your feet off, but that doesn't really apply in brick rigs, so should be fine. So they're kind of both mid-engined, and Toritsu generally has pretty good handling. So this should be pretty fair as far as handling goes. So I'm going to give the Tori the upper hand in looks. And if Suzuka hadn't done that front end there, I honestly think the Suzuka would have taken this because I really like some of the other little details on it, the radiators. But they did give it that front end, so oops. Now, on the interior, I honestly don't really know what to do here because you can tell that when the creators of these vehicles made these cars, they made both of them for their handling. Not really looking at the interior as much. I mean, the Toritsu has the gauges and the dash, sort of, with the footwell. This is pretty much the same, although this does not have a speedometer on it, so I don't really know. I'm going to have to give it the Toritsu just because it has a speedometer. At least it has something. Okay, now going into top speed. So my change in speed is now, instead of just giving it 5, 10, 15 points in the speed challenge, depending on what place they get a point for every miles an hour they do. Because to me it doesn't really seem fair. Let's say that one vehicle goes over by, beats another vehicle by 1 or 2 miles an hour, and yet they get 5 or 10 points. that doesn't really seem fair to me. So, yeah, I think this way will work best. If you guys like the old way and would like me to go to the old way, let me know down in the comments, but if I don't get any complaints for this, I think this is the way that I'm going to do it. I'm sure these people at this greenhouse aren't too happy with us because we show up here a couple times a week and spin our tires and go 100 miles an hour. Okay, so both of these are, this is 2001 model year, that one's 97 to 2007, so 10-year run. I'm stating, basically doing with this, that both of these are 2001 model year. So, 3, 2, 1, go. $35, $40, $50, $60. We don't regret that. $61. Brakes are good though. I honestly think I screwed it up a little bit with the gear change, so I'm gonna give it an extra mile an hour. Oh, I should take a moment to mention as well, this doesn't have turning signals, which is really annoying. Okay, I'm definitely feeling a little bit more acceleration coming out of this than in the Tory. You probably saw my speed there as being a little bit higher. That was pretty good drift. Handbrake turn. Okay. Just a little further back. There we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Pretty quick off the line. 62 is what I did last time. 83 miles an hour. So the Tory's gonna get 62 points. Actually, I don't really think that one challenge should fully dominate this, because here it gave it a little bit, so what if I were to like cut it in half? No, I'm just gonna go back to the old way. Pipe. Okay. Braking. Same as usual, except we are going to do a little higher speed. We have to 50 miles an hour. For second gear here. Not bad. No brake lock up, which is something you don't see a lot of in brick rigs. And I did notice this had some pretty good brakes before, so let's see if it can do the same here. Close, like not even a full car length close, but the MRS takes it. 10 means it's all tied up going into the 2 sets of handling challenges. I think my sound just died on me again. Yeah, it just went out for no reason. Like, I don't know if you guys had sound before, but I don't have sound now. Bleep. Hang on, I'm just gonna try and reset. And okay, I guess I'm doing the rest of this without sound. Because it just went out. No obvious reason. Okay, so now I just have to get the moose test. And again, thanks to Brooks Ford for making the moose test for this. 30 miles an hour. I wouldn't tell you if my tires are squealing, but I don't really know. Okay, pretty good. I think I hit one there, but that was because I turned in too early. So I'm going to give this a pass, meaning it gets 10 points. Only one car managed to pass the last time we did this. And this has been about 10 years in handling evolution since we last did this. So, should be good. Yep, that's a pass. So both get 10 points, meaning they're both tied up going into the drive up this. Reset. 3, 2, 1, go. It's actually harder to do it this way without sound because I can't hear the brakes and the tire squealing to know if how I need to turn in. So this lap hill climb time is probably not going to be as good as it would be if I actually had sound. But I did say I don't like the looks of not having a pillar. An advantage of that is definitely visibility because I can see really well. And oh my gosh, this handles well. Up. I can't tell really how my revs are, how hard the car is working, but 54.3. Okay, just taking me for a ride there. That's pretty good. It's not pretty good, that's really good. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. This is faster in a straight line, we've already discovered that. I've kind of noticed that this likes to oversteer a little bit, so a little bit understeer there, honestly. Because earlier when I was driving it out of the editor to go drive it over to where I took the thumbnail, it spun out in second gear. A little bit oversteer there. I was able to correct it though, so we're all good. It'd be tough to beat the Tory. Whoa, okay. Yep. Gonna be close. 56.8, that would mean the Hatsu is going to come out victorious in the handling challenge. And if I'm not mistaken, take it overall. So, Hatsu, 10, 20, 25, 30, 50. Suzuka, 5, 10, 20, 30, 45. So really close. I'd honestly recommend both of these cars. Go check them both out on the workshop. This will be a little bit earlier creation for GC. This just came out though for Raymondor. So be sure to check them both out on the workshop. Follow them, give them a thumbs up, favorite them. These people put a lot of work into these creations and you guys can download them for free. So show them the respect they deserve, please and thank you. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed doing all this today. If you have any suggestions for future Brick Drivers, please let me know down in the comments section. And, yeah, see you next time.